Hello and welcome to DIY by Mighty Oz. As you can see, I'm in the crawl space under my house. Got a few tasks today, some of which I'll cover in more depth than others. Okay, so I crawled under here to check the heating vents in the far corner of the house. They appear to be intact. They're still all attached as far as I can see. There's one there in the corner, another one here, and everything looks hunky-dory. It's a mystery to me why my electricity bill went up $100 a month. Maybe it's the data centers, who knows? I'm all for data centers, but they're not helping me out. So as I make my way back to the entrance to the crawl space, I thought I'd show you this part of my crawl space, which is, as you can see, quite roomy. I could even maybe think of putting a little Airbnb for midgets down here, I guess, but that probably won't happen. I won't put that way down on the list. Okay, but it's becoming, there's more space available to me now, so I can actually do a real crawl instead of a combat crawl. And I'm trying to see, there's the, we're coming up on the entrance, and I'll get back to you in a moment once I make my way to the other side of the house. Meantime, please pray for me. Okay, I've made my way to the back side of the house. That's the entrance to the crawl space behind me. So I'm going to be able to inspect the other vents that are like under the kitchen and the utility room. From this side, there is, I think, ample room for me to crawl through there. I'll show you what I'm up against. As you can see, it looks very inviting. Shouldn't be any problem for me to get through this spot, as agile as I am. And I'll get to the far end. We'll let you know once I get there. Again, prayers accepted. On my way to the far side, I ran into what appears to be fossilized remains of a small rodent that's been trapped in one of those perfectly humane glue traps. I'm sure he didn't suffer. All right, let's move on. Okay, I made it to the far side of the house, and this final vent appears to still be attached, so I don't know what's going on. So this is where I replaced the filter on my beautiful HVAC system. I've done a DIY on this one, but just to review, you gotta take these little screws out of this guy, and you just pull that off and put in, this is the old filter. I pulled that out, it's a little dirty. Put a new one in there, and you know which way to have it face because of this handy illustration that I've put on the unit itself. So that would wrap that one up. That was a good job. So this is forget what you call it, but it controls the water pressure in our home, and I've been dissatisfied with my water pressure for a while. So to adjust the water pressure, all I do is there's a bottom nut here that I loosened, and then to increase the water pressure I tighten this nut, which I've already done, and then when I'm finished tightening, I remember to tighten this bottom nut, and it should increase the pressure. When I adjusted it, it was reading about 57 psi. I'll check it now and see if we've made any progress. So after a final check of the PSI on my Flow by Moen app, it shows that I'm now at a PSI of 0.0. That doesn't sound real good. It wasn't my goal. I'm just hoping that's a false read. I'll I'll measure the pressure by taking a shower and seeing if it feels any better. Thanks for joining me. To recap, I replaced the filter in the HVAC. I've shown you how to do all these things, sort of. Replacing the filter, how to check all your connections of your HVAC system under your crawl space, how to maintain your crawl space properly with stalactite insulation, and then how to adjust your water pressure. Okay, hope you'll join me again next time for DIY by Mighty Oz.